Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. Still getting used to the new normal here. Let me introduce the band. We have the great Tony Romano on guitar, the equally great and wonderful Eric Halvorson on drums. I am Phil Palombi on bass. And I'll just say it right now, it is also a special occasion because I've been once again reunited with Scott LaFaro's instrument here, and it's always a pleasure to have this bass back in my hands. I've had a long history with it at this point, and I missed her. I missed you, man. So, all right, we opened with a song by one of my favorite composers, Wayne Shorter. That was called United. And I don't think he's written a bad tune ever. It's just everything's a pure joy to play. Moving on, we would like to bring up the girl singer, as they used to say. Since I have LaFaro's bass, I'm trying to connect as much as I can back to Scott. And one of my favorite tunes he's played on is My Romance. So we're going to bring up with the wonderful Cat Gang to sing My Romance with us. And yes, this is your mic, so I will give it back to you.
Thank you, Phil. My romance doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't need a blue lagoon standing by. No month of May, no twinkling stars, no hideaway, no soft guitars. My romance doesn't need a castle rising in Spain or a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make my most fantastic dreams come true. My romance doesn't need a thing but you. My romance doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't need a blue lagoon standing by. No month of May, no twinkling stars, no hideaway, no soft guitars. My romance doesn't need a castle rising in Spain, no, for a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make my most fantastic dreams come true. My romance, my romance, my romance doesn't need a thing but you.
Now, I'd like to sing a song by Johnny Mercer. We are going to proceed with an original I wrote. Some of you may know that I wrote a book of Scott LaFaro transcriptions. I transcribed all of his solos off Sunday at the Vanguard and Walter Debbie, alternate takes. It was a major undertaking in my life. And at the end of it, I had all these things in my head, all these clips and favorite licks and stuff like that that stuck with me. And I decided to put it into a form of a tune and dedicate it to Scott. So you'll hear chord progressions from various, some of Scott's tunes like Gloria Step. You'll hear maybe fragments of licks he played. You might hear some Bill Evans moments. So it all kind of came out in one song. So this is a song that I wrote called LaFaro. so far. Well, we are going to play another song that actually, ironically, I did not learn this from the original Monk version. I learned this from the Chick Corea Miroslav Roy Haynes version. We're going to play a version of Pananica at the Now He Sings, Now He Sobs tempo. That's an important distinction to make when you're on a gig calling this tune. Because I usually catch everybody off guard with it. I don't know. It's another one of those recordings I came to early in my development and always stuck with me. So we're going to do Pananica by Thelonious Monk, and then we're going to break for station identification. So stay tuned, and we'll be back with our girl singer right after that. Thank you. Yeah, let's trade. I'll take the first solo.
Violin Makers shop for inviting us to do this today. As you know, these are fairly lean times, for us musicians, so it's actually nice to have a gig for a change, being able to perform, for an audience. So this is definitely an amazing thing. So I wish to thank Barry Kolstein and Manny Alvarez and everyone here at this amazing performance venue and strings instrument store for having us here today. And thank you all for tuning in. And if you like the music and you feel like showing your support, you're welcome to join the GoFundMe campaign, which should be linked below. And your donations are very much appreciated.
All right. Thank you for that identification, as they probably just told you. I don't have a monitor, so I don't know. But I might cover some of this again. I would like to thank Barry Kolstein and Manny Alvarez for developing this live stream. It's amazing. Like, as soon as the pandemic hit, they're like, what can we do to help? And it's been unbelievably amazing. So please support the Kolstein's Musician Relief Fund. And I'm going to take this moment to also thank Madeline Crouch and everybody at the International Society of Bassists for giving the clearance. They are now the gatekeepers to the LaFaro, Prescott, and thank you again. I can't thank you enough for always, allowing me to play this instrument. Thank you. We are going to move on with the program with an original written by the great Tony Romano and also the fabulous Cat Gang, who's going to climb over some cables and join us back on stage here. I believe Cat wrote the lyrics, right? Tony wrote the music, and this is called Now I Know. And I'm going to read a chart, which I haven't done in a year.
I know the rain will come again. The desert shall drink, bloom anew and grow. I know the skies with rosy-fingered glow will light the day once again, and the darkening doubt I feel will slowly linger, slowly fade. When the night seems lonesome, I will reach for you, my love. in the silence wandering, how you'll look while sleeping there, in the silence wondering, how you'll feel beside me. Now I know. Now I know. I know the day will make its way to a twilight again, and our dreams will show. I know the days will dwindle down to moments just to fly, pass us by. In the dark despair I feel will slowly linger, slowly fade. When the night seems lonesome, I will reach for you, my love, in the silence wondering, how you'll look while sleeping there, in the silence wondering, how it feels to love you. Now I know. Now I know. I know the rains will come again, the desert shall drink, bloom anew and grow. Oh, I know the skies with rosy fingered glow will light the day once again, and the darkening doubt I feel will slowly linger, slowly fade. When the night seems lonesome, I will reach for you, my love. In the silence, wondering how you look while sleeping there. In the silence, wondering how it feels to love you. Now I know. 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 Now I know.
Yeah, we'll do that. Then we'll do this.
Come on, iPhone. It's the first time it's connected. I've never connected it to these before.
You've never connected it to them? What is it connected?
Thank you. I just had to do that. You know, if you listen to the Sunday at the Vanguard recordings, they released a. Let me be specific. They released a box set, the complete live at the Sunday, complete live at the Village Vanguard session. It's a 3 CD box set, and they spell it out. They do the whole set in order, with all the talking between the tracks and everything. What I love best about that, so, you know, Waltz for Debbie came out of that after Scott passed. Bill's like, okay, let's dig back in and put another record out immediately, and that's where Sunday at the Vanguard comes featuring Scott LaFaro. So you hear him tuning up, you know, ladies and gentlemen, you know, please welcome the Bill Evans Trio, Paul Modi on drums, Scott LaFaro bass, you know. And you hear Scott kind of tuning, you know, playing some things here like this, and Bill's noodling, and you hear people talking at the bar in the back of the Vanguard. And if you listen really closely, you could hear Bill say, what do you want to play? And Scott goes, yeah. And Bill goes, what about that tune you just brought in? And it's quiet. And Scott goes, nasty. And then that was it. He went into a glorious step. And that track didn't make the record because the tape dips out. But it is on that new expanded box set. So all you bass nerds out there, run to Amazon right now. Okay, what are we at? Oh, yeah, we're at my other favorite bass player. I mean, an amazing composer, and like one of my idols. And this is one of my favorite songs because Cannonball Adderley used to end the night with it every night, and I just like swinging this out. So this is Unit 7 by Sam Jones. Unit 7 by the great Sam Jones, my other hero. Once again, let's hear it for Tony Romano on guitar, Eric Halvorson on drums. We are going to bring the beautiful Catherine Gang back up in a moment, but I just want to say thank you. Don't give me the side eye. I got the side eye. I'd like to thank Barry Kolstein and Manny Alvarez once again, and please watch this, the music of post-editing. The link below for the Musicians Relief Fund, the Kolstein Musicians Relief Fund. Once again, thank you to Madeline Crouch at the ISB and all the ISB board members and everybody for allowing LaFarle's bass to stay in circulation. As much as I would love to hoard it, I know it's better for the world to share it. It takes a lot of restraint. And you know what? It's been a crazy year. And I miss all you friends out there that might be watching this, all these musicians. This is the first time I've played like this in, forever, it feels. I mean, I've never gone this long in my life without having music really be a part of my life. I mean, I know everybody thinks the glamorous life that we're just like playing sessions every day, like the old, movies with like the Duke Ellington bus and everybody's playing on a bus and all that stuff. But yeah, it's basically a life of trying to survive at this point. And whenever we listen to music, we practically break down. Whenever we get to play music, it's overwhelming. And whenever I see other friends, like I bump into them on the street or something, it's just crazy because you get, used to being immersed with all these musicians who are your family, the broad. You won't see somebody for 10 years and you run into them and you're like, oh man, what's going on? And now to not see anybody for a year, it's challenging. So I miss you all, and I hope we get back on a stand together soon. Okay, enough about me. We're going to swing it on out with one of my favorite songs to do with Kat. Come on back up, dear. And this is the tune we always like to play at the end of the night when everybody's well-oiled and feeling good, and we're just going to have a little fun with this. So thank you for watching.
Night is getting on, the band is getting slow, the crowd is almost gone, and here we are, still dancing. Nothing to do but waltz. My feet can barely move, my arms are yelling no, but we're in such a groove that love is still advancing. Nothing to do but waltz. You can't suggest that we could go on jitterbugging. I've nothing left for moves more strenuous than hugging. But we don't need much room to gently cut a rug in week 2. I'm dead on my feet, but the song just keeps repeating. I'm tired and out of juice, and yet from head to toe, my body's feeling loose and warm and kind of simple. Nothing to do but waltz. The minutes slip away, my arms will not let go. I think I'd like to stay till we're the only couple. Nothing to do but waltz. You never know how far this sort of thing will get you. We're not as tight as we would like to think. I bet you'd stay up half the night with me if I would let you. So come, let the waltz play again. night is getting on, the band is getting slow, the crowd is almost gone. But here we are, still dancing, nothing to do but waltz. My feet can barely move, my arms are yelling no, but we're in such a groove that love is still at dancing. Nothing to do but waltz. You can't suggest that we could go on jitterbugging. There's nothing left for moves more strenuous than hugging. But we don't need much room to gently cut a rug in. We two, I'm dead on my feet, but the song keeps repeating. I'm tired and out of juice, and yet from head to toe my body's feeling loose and warm and guys. Nothing to do but waltz. Minutes slip away, my arms will not let go. I think I'd like to stay till we're the only couple. Nothing to do but waltz. You never know how far this sort of thing will get you. We're not as tired as we would like to think. I bet you'd stay up half the night with me if I would let you. So come, let the waltz play. Oh, come, let the waltz play. Oh, come, let the waltz play again.